As crazy as it sounds, Shin might actually not be Ouki's successor. Yes, he inherited his glaives, and naturally one might think that he is following in Ouki's footsteps. Well, that isn't entirely false. Shin is dreaming the same way that Ouki once did, but it just so happens that the general he is growing into is instead embodied by one of our other beloved great generals, Duke Hyou. This doesn't mean that Shin can't follow in both of their footsteps, but at this point, it is clear that Shin has all the makings for becoming the greatest instinctual general that China has ever seen. Now, to be clear, I'm not saying that Shin will be a complete knucklehead throwing his men into death like Duke Hyou, or a complete genius like Ouki, but the story of Kingdom is building up Shin to eventually surpass both of these guys. And this way of warfare seems like the perfect path for our MC. But before we continue, make sure to subscribe for new Kingdom videos every week. Today, boys and girls, we have something light. We're going to look at the laid out journey of Shin's developing instinctual abilities. Flashing back to the Coalition invasion arc, this is where we see the first glimpse of his potential. Against everyone's expectations, Shin ran against the current of the Duke Hyou army all the way to their rear where they were being decimated by the Xiao army. Because of how fast this occurred, Shin actually managed to not only save the rear but unite and take command of the 10,000 soldiers that were there. To many it might seem like a lucky break, but Duke Hyou recognized the awakening of instinct, of Shin's instinctual abilities, like the proud father he is, and for it to be the one that inherited Ouki's glaive of all people. Before we move on, I just wanted to let you guys know that I do have a Patreon if you would like to support me further. The link is in the description. I might be doing some live reactions on season 5 of the Kingdom anime, and maybe could do some requested or exclusive content. If not, thank you guys anyway for your continued support and for watching my videos. Moving on with the story, we find ourselves at the Western Xiao invasion arc, where Shin casually makes a tactical read. He recognizes that the initial attack is a feint and that the real attack is the one after. Now this is where it gets really spicy. Straight after, Shin suggests to Ten another tactical move, and as soon as it's ignored, lo and behold, Shin is right once again. Our boy is evolving before our very eyes. As a result of Gyoen being an instinctual general and a mismatch for Ten, Shin proclaims that he has inherited the qualities from Duke Hyou, someone who was able to corner Riboku, to become an instinctual great general. Beyond epic. Shin then, for the first time properly at least, takes full control of his forces. Though he is still growing, Shin manages to have some instances where his movements resulted in soldiers winning in an overwhelming fashion, being a distinct improvement over anyone else commanding. To top it all off, Shin recognizes the two great blazers on the field and even holds off Gyoen. Wow. If we thought that was awesome, looking at the more recent chapters, Shin makes one of the ballsiest moves ever. Punky along with Shin and Moten are at the complete mercy of Riboku, with less than half the amount of troops, and Shin decides to abandon the right wing and run to the complete opposite side to Moten. Here lies the genius. Just as Moten said, in a place with no light or hope whatsoever, they now hold an advantage with double the strength. Our boy Shin has successfully started a blaze. And not only that, the units escaped. The cherry on top here is Riboku saying that fighting Shin was like going up against Duke Hyou, enough to make any grown man shed a tear. Duke Hyou and Ouki would be proud of him. All in all, like always boys and girls, this is food for thought. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, check out my other videos. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated on my latest videos. I appreciate you guys.